So how will Netstar deal with third-party requests or requests for customer personal information? So Coogan, I think I'll move this one onto you as the information officer for Netstar. So essentially, how will you deal with requests for personal information?
Thanks for that. So the first thing, as Deborah and Hansi mentioned, where we have partners, third parties who are playing an operator role, we will have contract addendums which dictate how we interact with each other, what the expectations are. We at Netstar, if we take the practical example, like I mentioned, we deal with external call centers. So we have close relationships even prior to Papaya becoming our big shining light on the radar. We constantly engage with these partners. We have specific deliverables, but as part of data subject request, it's already catered for. We have templates that we will apply. They will be expected to respond appropriately in accordance to the contracting, and we will just get this information. We will consolidate it into the required template for our data subjects. And I think what's also important is if the reverse is requested, the right to forget, we will just do the reverse of that process. Thanks.
Great, thanks so much for that, Coogan. And I think that feeds into Debbie's discussion that we had around these core processes that we've designed in order to ensure that if a data subject request comes in, that we first understand what that request is, who's asking us the request, is the data subject who they say they are, and is it a valid request? Because certain requests could be tied to contractual agreements, could be tied to certain retention schedules, etc. And we need to ensure that before we service a request, that we can do so legally. And under Papaya, we have an obligation as well that if we can't service the request, we need to inform the data subject that we can't and why we can't do it. So those are all part of our core processes that we've designed.